Hi guys, today we are going to show you how to add and use static library in Visual Studio 2013. So let's say you have two projects, and basically for this tutorial we just make sure that each project has one class. So we got one class called deck of cards and the other one called card. The deck of cards in our case using card, so it has some dependency on it, but you don't have to. Just to let you know that I wanted to write a test project for deck of cards, and inside the deck of cards has a few other methods, one being print, the other one is shuffle. That's the one I want to test it. So step one is to create a test project, and then I'll add the existing project to it. So in your Visual Studio, just go File, New Project. Because I'm using this Win32 console application, I'm going to call it Test Project. Just like that. I'm not creating in a Git repository today. I want to create an empty project and finish. Just a console application. Yep, just like what we say, we create a new project and then we adding the existing project to it, to your solution. So there are a few ways you can do it. This is one of the way. You go File, Add, Existing Project. I'm going to go hunting the project I need to add. So they are under this drive. So it's under C++ exercise. One is deck card, the other one is card. Now when you click in there, you see that if it's in its own solution, it will be under the project, which is this file. Okay, I added one, so I'm going to add another one. Existing project. It's called deck card. And that's the project that I want to add. Okay. So we've done step one. Step two, we are going to add additional includes. So when you writing your code, then you can refer to the include file of these two projects inside your test project solutions. There's a few ways you can do it. One way to do that, just right click on the project, click on properties. You just have this test project properties, and you can easily look at this configuration property here in the C and C++ general. Click on additional include directory here, drop that down until you see this edit. You will see this show up. Click on this new line and browse to the project directory. In our case, one is card, one there. I add a new line because I have the other projects. Deck of cards. Right, so I got this. So I say OK and apply. Click OK to it. So we've done the include. Next thing I want to do is step 3. You need to add reference. So when you link the project, it will find the external. You can do the same thing. You can right click here, click properties, or you can go to projects up here and look at the property page. I want you to go up and look at the common properties, select references. At this point you will add new reference. Tick both of them because that's what you want to add, and click OK. Note that you will see them here. That's the reference. Click OK. Next step is to actually write the code to test it. Now we want to test print and shuffle. So add new item. I'm going to add main in this case as a C++ file. There's something to it. Just going to include take a card. Just write your normal main now. This is what I'm testing. So I will declare that deck card, say a deck, for example. Then I want to print it out, so we know we have that project. So this property, this method, I mean. So we print it out, what it looks like. Then we just, I want to shuffle it, and I want to print out what happened after I shuffle it. So let's stop there. Next step is to actually test it, see if it works. So whatever you like, you normally just go and build a solution, or you can just go ahead, start debugging, or start without debugging, totally up to you. I'm going to do the build, and let's watch down here to see if we can link and find all the reference. Everything looks fine, so we're going to test it. There's a few ways of doing it. In this case, I'm just going to start without debugging to run the project. It actually ran on the other side of my screen. So this is what happened when I started off. Do the first print. That's when I just instantiate that a deck. It has all these. Then after I shuffle it, it's gone shuffling. That's it. So, in conclusion, how to add and use static library in Visual Studio 2013. Step 1 is to create a test project and add all the existing projects that you have outside. Then you add the additional includes, and then add the reference if you have more than one references, and write a code to test it. And step 5 is actually important, so you do have to really test it if it's working. Now if you missed some of this step, and after you start doing the testing it and it doesn't work, there's something complain about not found this and that, I hope that you go back to other steps earlier and find out what you miss, and you might have to re-adding them or find them. Thanks for watching.